PEN is 'n geloofsgebaseerde gemeenskap wat uit die NG Kerk gebore is. Vir die afgelope 30 jaar het PEN maatskaplike veranderinge in mense se lewens teweeggebring, veral in die middestad van Pretoria. Oor die jare het die voorkoms en die samestelling van die inwoners van die middestad radikaal verander, maar PEN se impak is steeds van onskatbare waarde. Ons gemeente vat hande met hierdie organisasie om ons lese nie ter wille van onsself nie uit te leef. Ons het met 'n paar van die mense by PEN gesels om meer uit te vind oor die verskillende projekte waar ons gemeente 'n verskil kan maak.
We establish ECD's support centers in different communities where we go alongside the daycare owners and we are providing support. They can learn with us, they can grow with us, but the whole idea is for us to, at the end, reach the children to make sure they're getting quality education during their early childhood development phase. So we are focusing on different activities to achieve this. We are assisting them with weekly lesson planning. We are also helping them with their school-ready assessments, mentoring, coaching, training. At the end, we would like to see these daycare owners succeed in what they are doing.
So the study camp is a program that we do in Sunnyside in the inner city for teenagers from the ages of 13 up until 19, well, as long as they are in high school. So they go to public schools around the area. So the context is they stay in Sunnyside. So that means one child stays at a flat on top of a nightclub, so they can never be able to study. Others, they stay in overcrowded flats. So one 3-bedroom flat with 8 families inside it. So then they cannot study. We provided a space for them for 5 weeks where they sleep over. They get tutors from the university and other employees who are volunteering. So they get 3 meals a day. They get supervision while they are studying. Social workers are there. Pastors are there so that we can give them emotional, spiritual, and educational support throughout. And we do that from the beginning of exams until the end of exams.
At PEN, we have a shelter for men and also a shelter for women with children. We know most of the time people leave their places and come to the city to look for greener pastures. And when they arrive here, they find things differently. So we have migrant laborers that are looking for opportunities, and sometimes they want to sleep close to where they find work. And our shelter is also helping students that are struggling to find accommodation if NSFAS has only paid for their books, not for their accommodation. So we accommodate different types of vulnerability in terms of homelessness, in terms of our men. So it is important for the story of somebody who was sleeping on a box, from a box to a pillow. That's what we do with our shelters for men. We used to have a shelter for women caught in prostitution before COVID. So when COVID hit, the context changed. We found women with children on the street, so we had to relook at our model, and our model changed from then, and then we are now catering for women with children. Some of them go through gender-based violence. They are struggling with that, where they are abused. So we accommodate them in order for them to get back on their feet. Our shelters are transitional. It's not a permanent shelter. So we have 6 months where people go through our programs where we empower them. Our social workers have what we call individual development plan for them to be able to exit, have a proper exit with us.
We have a program called Pendula. It's a Zulu word that means to turn around or to transform. So that is actually a shop that we have. Only children can go to that shop. Adults are not allowed into the shop. They don't use money to buy, they use points. So throughout the week, they earn incentives that they can use to buy at the shop. Why do we do this? First, because children are suffering a lot in Sunnyside. But secondly, we do not want to develop a sense of entitlement. You can agree with us, South Africa has an entitlement problem. So we are teaching kids, if you don't have shoes, earn some incentives, buy shoes for yourself. If you don't have stationery, earn incentives, buy stationeries for yourself. So for all the children that have been part of our Pendula shop, the moment they finish school, even if a university door doesn't open, they know how to take a CV and go and look for a job because they have been making plans since they were kids. And how can churches support us? You can support us by donating any second-hand toys, clothes, non-perishable food, old cell phones, anything that we can stock the shop with so that children can come in and buy.
The easiest way for the church to get involved at the ECD support centers is to help us with the material that we are needing. Things like cleaning materials, stationery, arts and crafts, play equipment, toys, everything that you might think a nursery school will be in need of. That are the things that the church can help us. Also financially, one can decide that you would like to support a coach that is being appointed by PEN by providing salary for that person. So there are different options for people to get involved.
The church can help us with the following. We're looking for solar geysers so that we can help our people, and also we are looking for toiletries for our people to be able to go to work, at least able to bath. And also we are also looking for clothes because most of our guys get jobs, and then we need to, at least when they go to interviews, they are dressed accordingly. And also with, washing soap that can help them to wash their clothes so that they are able to smell nice and look presentable.
So how can churches help us? You can either volunteer as a tutor in Afrikaans, English, sciences, whatever subject that you are good at, you can just actually contact us. Or you can donate some stuff like food, non-perishables, or you can prepare a meal also. And if you want to financially support, you can just contact your church.